Hello everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with another reading for you. So this will be focused on the second half of September from the 15th all the way through the 30th. These are the decks that I'll be using for this reading: the Sacred Healing Journey by Angelic, Revelation 144, and two of my own decks, the Valentine Connection Oracle and Tarot. General advice as always, please keep that in mind throughout the reading and only take the parts of it that make sense for you and release the rest. Let's take a look and see what you need to know. Hi there, Cancer. Welcome. So let's see what the second half of the month looks like for you. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. What does that energy look like? We do have telepathy, telepathic communication. So this is focused on relationships, more than likely, that are in separation. You're not with this person right now. This is the next card. We've got love songs, musical messages. We've got a couple rings in that photo. It could be wedding bands. It could even be promise rings, but it could also be a symbol of the commitment that the two of you have towards each other. That commitment might have been challenged, which could be why you're not speaking in the 3D and why they're communicating with you through these telepathic messages. You could be seeing each other in your dreams, maybe spiritually connected. You're feeling their vibes even though they're not with you. We have sad. You might be able to relate to that. You're feeling unhappy because of what's going on with this relationship, but that could also be pertaining to other parts of your life that just aren't going well for you, and it's just stressing you out, causing you to feel melancholy and maybe even depressed. Let me grab one more card here for you, Cancer. We do have family. Okay, fertility, pregnancy, birth of a child. That could be for some of you, especially if you know that you're expecting and you might be due second half of September. That's a possibility. And if that's the case, congratulations. That's wonderful. It could also be an indication of finding out that you are pregnant. It could be something like that. It could also be your family life, something to do with your immediate family or the family that you have with your partner. All right, so let's go ahead and see what's coming through with the rest of the cards, but it does indicate that there could be some challenges when it comes to particular relationships. It doesn't only have to be romantic partnerships. It could be other people. And, maybe pay attention to the songs that you end up hearing, because there could be messages that you need to hear. You might also think of a love song when it comes to somebody that you have in your heart. All right, let's grab some words here, Cancer, and you could certainly relate to some of the verbiage coming through here, but it could also indicate what this person would want to say to you if they could. All right, for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. I fantasize about you more than I care to admit. We can't ignore this intense attraction between us. Interesting. That could also be where the telepathic communication is coming from, Cancer. So this is somebody perhaps that you have tried to distance yourself from. Maybe you feel like you either just don't have time to be in a relationship, or there are just certain things that you are focused on aside from just developing a partnership with this person. Timing could also be off for some of you. This is the next card. Take my heart, it is yours forever. That could be, of course, a current partner, but it could also be an ex-partner. You guys could, again, be in separation, because there is this sad card that's coming through. Some of the fantasies, I must say, could be very sensual in nature. All right, what else for Cancer? Knowing that you love me is the best gift my heart has ever received. Forever grateful for your love. First and foremost, Cancer, I'm feeling that no matter what has happened between the two of you, They are very grateful to have connected with you in this lifetime, and they're holding on to the love that you have shared with them. Let's see. Let me grab one more card here. Look at this. Text me. It's been a while. So for some of you, I feel it's been years, honestly, that you guys have spoken to each other. For others, it could be more recent, but it seems that they really are wanting to hear from you. They are wanting some form of communication in the 3D rather than telepathic, you know, rather than 5D messages that they might be receiving from you or you from them. So if you've considered reaching out, texting them, I feel they would completely be open to that conversation. But for some of you, it is you that's waiting for communication, wanting to hear from this person. All right, so let's see if that's a possibility that you guys can connect second half of the month. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Cancer. What else do we need to know here? All right. What do we need to know for Cancer? All right, we do have the 9 of Pentacles. First and foremost, your finances could be looking amazing second half of the month. Maybe you get a raise, a promotion that will allow you to be able to stand on your own 2 feet rather than maybe depending on other people to be able to help you out financially. But this is also a very solo vibe. Somebody who's independent, could be single. It could be this person. You know, maybe they're doing great in other parts of their life. Maybe their finances are looking amazing as well, but they're without you. They're not with you. All right, let's see what else. For Cancer, we do have the masculine showing up with the energy of the King of Wands. So King of Wands, they can be very warm-hearted, protective of the connection of you. But if they're not ready to settle down, sometimes they would prefer to be single and just explore their options as well. That could be your masculine divine feminine. That's a possibility. We have the 10 of Pentacles. So again, something to do with finances that could be looking up, Cancer. All right, so some of you guys might be in the process of maybe purchasing your own home. Some of you, maybe this is your first home, but it's improved finances to the point where it's really allowing you to live a life, not necessarily of luxury, unless that's what it is that you've focused on. But I do feel as well with 2 people coming together who could both be pretty well off financially and doing really well in your individual career efforts, that this for me is focused on power couples, 2 people who come together and are really able to build that empire together. In a love match, this is focused on 2 people who could be a perfect match, who could be fortunate enough to be ideal mates. Look at this. You've got the Star. For some of you guys, your person could be Aquarius or even Leo. The King of Wands represents Leo. So I do feel whatever it is that you're focused on and wanting to manifest second half of the month, it's possible for a wish to be able to come true for you. Look at this. So we've got the 6 of Cups. Somebody is clearly thinking about you, missing you, focused on perhaps what life would be like if you guys could get back together. There is somebody here who wants that, obviously wanting to hear from you, right? And they want to be able to build new memories with you, ultimately wanting a reconciliation here, wanting a new beginning with you, Cancer. So if you're on board, if you're wanting that as well, you might be sad right now because there is no communication, or they're not with you, or you guys are going through some stuff. But I do feel second half of the month, it could be opening up to where there is communication. You guys are able to iron out whatever it is that you're dealing with. and to just be able to hit the reset button and start again, and to just be happy being together. This includes families as well. We have seen that reference, and it could be focused on those who are married, those, of course, who are coupled up, those of you who already have children. You know, it could pertain to all of those different scenarios, but I do feel communication needs to be out in the open, and it needs to be able to be reciprocal, where you guys are really hearing each other out, and there's nothing here that you guys can't tackle together. That is what I have. All right, guys, if you're interested in your own reading, I'd love to do that for you. That info is down below in the description box, as well as the links to all the decks featured here. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next reading. Take care.